Hey, hey guys, I'm back with another video. This is going to be a video made strictly for black women or afro women. Women that grow afros, no matter if you're in the United States of America, Caribbean, South America, Africa, because it's not just black America, but primarily black America and Africa. This is a big problem in Africa and black America. We have an issue, or the women have an issue of, embracing their natural hair because, they think society or the black European who had straight hair is, trying to stop them from embracing it. But according to the Most High, the God told unto Moses, who is the creator and the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, told in Exodus, translates to am equals haya, to be, to exist. In Genesis 1-6, and God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So the Creator made man, right? The Ishialoa, in our image, after our likeness. So something that's perfect. And man is a different species from human. I've already made separate videos about that, but man is the Negro. The Negro is the ruddy brown, afro-haired person. Human is a subspecies off that. This is why the other races have straight hair, and there's no attack on other races. This is just the truth. So the reason I'm saying is, the Most High created the original male and female to have this image, which means it must be like this forever. And this is a gift, because this is the perfect image. And the reason it's important because a lot of women are saying that they don't like it, or they want to be versatile, or somebody's stopping them. It don't matter. If the Most High said this is perfect and he made it in that image, you have to keep it, and you should want to keep it. So that's the first thing, the connection to the Creator. You will have to embrace your hair. All right, now. So just imagine if you were in Judgment Day right now with the straight hair. You think the Creator gonna want to see it? All right, let's get back to the video. But this video, we're going to be reacting to the Fiji women, right? Now, they're having a little bit issue with their natural hair because of Western influences, African influences. But they are literally in the motherland, Asia, where, because humanity came from Asia. They're in that area, and they are teaching their daughters to embrace their hair. They've always taught their daughters and young sisters and cousins to embrace their hair. It's just they're dealing with Western influence and African influence. Us in the United States and you can put Caribbean too, and Africa, we're not growing up with our mothers teaching our sisters and the daughters. They're not teaching them to learn how to grow the afro, maintain it, clean it, go through the struggle, the hair, the phases, the stages of growing an afro. They're not teaching them none of that. What they're teaching them is the opposite, destroying or burning the Most High's creation, or the original human hair, right? They're teaching them at a young age as a kid to burn it, to go get your hair done, get it straightened. Get the good hair, the black European hair, the black native, black Indian, the half black, half Indian hair, right? We're not being taught to take care of and maintain it into an afro or dreadlocks. But let's be real though, our hair naturally goes into a bush. So yes, locks are good, but we really need to focus on the natural state first. Yes, locks are sort of not natural, sort of, but bush hair. That's gonna be the argument of the other day. But bush is what women do not like. They do not like the bushy, aka Songs of Solomon 5:11. His locks were bushy, right, in the King James version. Women do not like the creator's creation bushy hair. They don't like it, or afro hair. So but in Fiji, they've been doing this for generations. So before Western African influence, they've been doing this for generations. Right? They've been doing this for generations. Let me show you. Let's go to the 1800s. See all this? Like, look at this one. This one is amazing. These look amazing. Those are real, guys. These are real. They're not fake. Uh-oh. These are real. These are real afros. I'm trying to find a woman. Here she is. See that woman with her hair? Afro hair? Look at that. They've been doing this for generations. It's just today is different because they're still teaching them, because their natural representation to afro is just, today they are dealing with influences by us and Africans and Caribbeans too. So while they're trying to teach their daughters, we're kind of messing that up because they can go on their phone or watch American movie or African movie and boom, now their brain is infected. Our brains are infected too. Believe it or not, our ancestors, because a lot of these women love to talk about, my ancestors went through this. Your ancestors sinned. Your ancestors got away from the Most High, and that's why you putting a wig on right now. So let's focus on right now. But yes, this is what Black American women should be doing to their daughters. Your mothers should have been doing this of what we're about to watch.
I believe in natural beauty. I just want to keep and maintain my own culture. I feel nervous because this is the first time for me to take part in such a competition and to take part in front of the whole crowd.
See all those women? Those are mothers.
Whole crowd.
Those are mothers, aunts, sisters, older sisters. They're all, look at them, celebrating the boiniga or the afro, right? When's the last time you seen Black American women do this, celebrating their hair? If you go to a festival or a cookout, they all got some wigs and straight hair weave. Grown women, but they're supposed to look like this. This is what our aunts, grandmothers, and sisters should all look like every day, right? Look at this. That woman is probably about 60, 70 years old. Beautiful white afro. Oh, see, my dream is hopefully I don't go bald. I want to try to grow my hair for 20 years, and I love the afro so much. I want to grow old and have a white afro one day like that, or but women I know women that can grow that and they're old and they'd rather be bald with a wig than show their beautiful white afro. Look how beautiful that is.
This hairstyle, with the young girls nowadays, you hardly get to see this style here, the boininga. Because most of them, follow the trend. Whatever happens in the movies in America or Africa, everyone says, oh, if they can straighten their hair, why can't we? Then after a while they regret it. Because
hold up.
They lost their texture.
And we'll do it again.
In America or Africa, the boininga. With the young girls nowadays, you hardly get to see this style here, the Buininga, because most of them, follow the trend. Whatever happens in the movies in America or Africa, everyone says, oh, if they can straighten their hair, why can't we? Then after a while they regret it because they lost their texture.
So, what she just said was, right? Because look, they call it the Buiniga or afro, right? Remember, this is their national representation, right? So after all the Fijian wars, where they had the Fijian king Espero, I forgot his name, when they Cerro Espiniza, it's not Spaniard, but it's some type of Asiatic name. When they had their war and they end up coming together as clans and became one Fiji's, Itakwi nation, right? They decided, all the different Afro nations, to come together and call each other Fijians, Itakwi, and have the representation as an Afro. And they've been passing that down as a culture because our heritage is the culture. And they didn't have phone, internet, none of that stuff. So their parents, their mothers, their grandmother, their aunts, they all teach when they have a daughter or even a son too, right? To help them embrace their Afro hair and twist it to give it a break or cornrows, but they help them embrace it as a child, right? Because as a child you don't know anything. Your parents help you dictate your life. But once you become 25 or older, that's on you. So, but the difference is today, these Fijian women, they have to deal with us, United States of America, or Black American women, African women, because I'm glad I'm saying African women, because they always try to get on just Black American women for international hair, but African women, y'all ain't slick too. Y'all Nigerian women, y'all South African women, Ugandan, y'all got to start and stop rocking the bad hair. I mean the straight hair. But yeah. And then the woman says because they're being influenced, they end up not going by the culture, burning their hair or burning their heritage, aka Genesis 1:26, right? In Songs of Solomon 5:11, they end up doing that, and then they get older, they become wise, right? Older, and they're like, hold up. I actually want to do it this way now, right? And then boom, they've already burned out every single hair strand, and now it's dead. So, yeah. But, they still teach it to them over there.
Luster, and they can't get back their afro.
I can say that I'm really proud of Arietta. It's a challenge to us, to me, and other women to retain the traditional hairstyle. Challenge to us.
You see how happy she is? Do y'all see how happy she is to have that hair? Do you see how happy she is? She is full of joy right now because, she got her afro, right? I guarantee you, right? Your cousin, your sister, your mother, right? Whoever around that age, I guarantee you, if they put their afro out one time, right? And you told them, oh my gosh, it looks good. Oh, it looks amazing, right? I guarantee you they're going to give you attitude. They're going to be like, shut up. Be quiet. Or they might not say anything. Because they hate it. They hate it. Let me get closer. They hate it. They hate God's creation. They don't like what God gave them. Genesis 1:26. They don't like it. They like the opposite, what the devil taught them. Yes. Your mothers, your grandmothers, your sisters, they taught you stuff that the devil taught them. They were worshiping the devil. Sorry. So, they weren't worshiping the Most High. Because they were worshiping the Most High, it should be afros everywhere I go to the grocery store. Now, yes, you can have dreadlocks and all that, and cornrows, but you know what I'm trying to say. Our hair is a bush form. We grow bushes on our head. All right. Song of Solomon 5:11. Just show you right quick. Songs of Solomon 5:11. Sorry, guys. his head, and this is talking about King Solomon, who was half Judah. His dad was King David, was a full Judah, and his mother was Bathsheba, who was a Canaanite from the tribe of Hittite. And if you didn't know, the so-called smooth-skinned, ruddy Black American or South, colored, you know what I'm talking about. Israelite man is the Negro man who's smooth-skinned, and then you have the Hittite would be some type of Hindu, Indian, or some type of Asian Mongoloid. That's very dark. So that's hard to explain right now. But yeah, King Solomon was half black, half Hamite, or half straight hair. But he had curly hair, but it still grew as a bush. But his locks are bushy, and black as a raven, bushy. So, but look how happy she is, y'all. When black women do their hair like that in America, in Africa, they feel shame. And they don't even understand that God made that hair in their image. They don't even understand that. God, when he sees y'all do this, he's like, oh my, I love my creation. But when he see you do the straight hair, he's like, ugh. Just like how y'all see when y'all do this, you're like, ugh, right? The Most High is like, oh my gosh, I love it. So you guys are a lot of y'all devil worshippers. I'm sorry.
To me and other women to retain the traditional hairstyle, the Muininga hairstyle.
My name is Ivan Batiki, and I'm a chief in the village of Samurado. Before, when we look for our mothers, our grandmothers, they all have long.
Just a side note for all you fake black indigenous people, she's a real chief. Remember, Afro people or black Negroes come from Asia. Don't believe that Africa lie. We come from Asia. So when she say chief, she's actual chief. Your so-called chiefs in America, they're fake. They're all just black Europeans to pretend to be Indians. But that's not the top of the video. Let's go back.
Buininga. Long hair, Fijian hair, called Buininga. But today, it's hardly to see the Buininga in the village, even in the village. Even myself, no Buininga.
Where's your Buininga?
Right, and they used to do this up till they started going on their phone looking at us. In Africa too, I can't just say us. Africa too, y'all Africans be thinking y'all saying y'all elite, y'all the best, but no. If you were elite, you would follow this. You wouldn't know this Bible verse too. So, but no hate toward Africa. I told you I'm not xenophobic, but I'm just trying to make a point. It's not just black Americans. Let's just go ahead.
All cut.
Why did you cut it?
Looking for some changes.
Look, they all come together for a competition. When have you seen black American women do this? When have you seen African women come together to have an afro hair, competition with their sisters, cousins? When have you ever seen this in the United States? You know what you do see though? You see a bunch of weed competition, nail competition. What is it? Anything with straight hair, you'll see a competition with in America and Africa. You'll never see nothing like this you'll never see nothing like this in America ever until they get back to the Most High and stop being hateful.
The day 2 of the Condor Day, and we are having the Buininga competition.
Look how happy they are. You see how happy they are? She is smiling out of joy. But when a black woman here or in Africa does that, they feel shame. They feel disgusted. But the Most High doesn't feel disgusted. So
we are encouraging our friends out there to wear the same hairstyle.
When's the last time you heard, I'm talking to the black woman, right? When's the last time one of your friends encouraged you to put on an afro? Right, no time. Right, they always tell you, "Hey, girl, go get your hair done." Oh, I'm about to get my hair done. Let's go ahead and get my straight hair. Let's go ahead and burn it. That's what I hear. I don't talk like that, but I'm saying like that's what I be hearing. I don't be hearing. Let's go get the afro. Y'all don't be doing that. Y'all don't care about that because y'all hate yourself. Sorry, I know it hurts, but it's the truth.
That we have in Birmingham. It helps us to maintain the Fijian culture. Wear the same hairstyle that we have in Birmingham.
Beautiful women, beautiful. Oh my gosh, I might have to give me a wife in Fiji, but let's get back to the point. But look, I'm gonna play this in slow motion. All right, I'm gonna play this in slow motion. You see that? That's a pick. How much it costs in America? Like $2, and it could get more expensive the bigger your hair. But $2, probably the highest up to maybe 12 or 15, depending how big you grow it. Like me, eventually I'm gonna have to get a bigger pick, but still cheap. And I'm pretty sure they probably sprayed some water and maybe like put a little bit of coconut curl. But that's it. Less than $15. And these women be talking about, it's hard to maintain an afro. It's so hard. Oh. Well, I can understand it sort of. So I feel like what they're trying to say is that, well, number one, they hate it. They hate going through that process, right? But a lot of us do pick our hair out, and we don't complain, right? But what I think they're trying to say is, right, they're trying to say that perfect afro hairstyle is hard to maintain. But here's the thing. You don't got to have it super perfect. It's so many, like, it could be uneven a little bit, even a little bit, but it's still going to look good. It's part of God's creation. You just don't want to pick it out because you hate it. Let's go.
Help us to maintain the Fijian culture.
Beautiful. Like, y'all, when have you seen women in y'all state do stuff like this with their sisters and their daughters? When have you seen that? I've never seen that. Mr. History student, if you're watching this video, man, I know you agree, man, or stop playing with Trey. If y'all watch this video, I know y'all, when y'all have ever seen this, man? I've never seen this in our country, ever. And look at the versatility. A lot of their afros are different, but they still love it. They love it. If a black woman don't have a big afro, she hate it. She hates it, man. And I'm laughing because they're stupid. I'm sorry, they're dumb. They're dumb. They need to get back to what makes them actually happy. All right.
If you put, say, a lady with the builinga.
Look at this. She's like, oh, look. That's cool right there, right? Look how happy she is.
Say a lady.
Look at, she's like, oh, I'm showing my parents my phone, take a video of this. Look at this, y'all. You only see that when they got the straight hair wigs on. So
with the builinga, amongst all the other Fijian ladies with straight hair, with the builinga, amongst all.
You see how angry she looks? She's like, man, I wish I could be like them. That's how our women look like here. They look like this every time they always angry, sad, depressed.
So all the other Fijian ladies with straight hair.
Ugh. Oh man, look at that! You just saw that.
All the other Fijian ladies with straight hair.
Oh my gosh.
She's the only one that will stand.
Ugh.
She's.
You can just see. Y'all can just see the damage, bro.
Amongst all the other Fijian ladies with straight hair.
Look at that damage. Woo. Man, if ever my future wife is, if I ever see you doing that, we are done. We are done. If I have one, right? Because y'all be talking about me in the comments. You're so ugly, yeah. But whatever, right? But Yeah. Look at that destruction to the God's creation.
She's
Look how beautiful these women are. Look at this, man. Even the older woman, beautiful. But women in here think that's ugly. But let's get back to the point.
one that will stand out.
I'm very proud of that to see them in Bunga. I hope if I have another children.
Look how happy,
My God.
feminine, and they say, listen, they be saying it's not feminine. It's not feminine. I want to feel feminine. I want to feel feminine. I want to feel girly. So you're telling me, right? You're telling me
I hope if I have
this
another
is not feminine? You're telling me this ain't feminine? Bro, I want her number for marriage, right? Not for no adultery, guys. But I'm not adultery, but no fornication, but only for marriage. But this will make me want to marry someone. Look at her, even her. You know, her too, feminine. But black women think that's masculine. Any man that's watching this video right now, do these look like masculine women? Maybe when you get to hear them talk, they talk about politics and all that. But when you just look at these, do these look like masculine women? If you're a man thinking that they look masculine, you might need to check your sexuality again. But let's go.
children, my girls in the family, to grow up with a winning. My
I'm gonna say this again. I'm probably making the video this part, but I'm gonna say let's listen to this again.
girls in the family, to grow up with a winning.
Let's do it again.
With winning. I hope if I have another children, my girls in the family. I hope if I have another children, my girls in the family, to grow up with a winning.
I want to
See, you have an older woman hoping. I think she's referring to grandchildren, but she could be talking about another child out of her. But you see how she is, she is embracing, like, man, I want to, if I have another child or grandchild, I can't wait to get the pick or the spray water and help teach them how to embrace their afro hair. She is so fascinated to just teach them how to, embrace and manage God's gift, aka Genesis 1:26. Right? Believe it or not, the women in my family, I've never heard them talk like this, ever. I know women in y'all family don't talk like this either. When have you ever heard your you women listening, even men, like you women listening, African and black women, and Caribbean too, when have you ever heard your mother or grandmother come up to you wanting to teach you as a child how to do your hair like this? Never. It's the opposite. And this is my point of the video. Your mothers, your grandmothers, your sisters, they taught you the devil's work. They didn't teach you the God's work, all right? God's work, the Most High work, is embracing the bushy. All right, yes, you can do locks. But let's be real, guys. There's more complications with locks than your afro. So let's focus on the bush, the natural form first.
to encourage others.
Your mothers failed you guys. Your sisters, your older sisters, your cousin, they failed you. It's your turn. It's now as an adult, or even if you're under 25, it's your turn. And I'm under 25 too, but it's your time to change and go to the Most High and teach your children, your daughters, to worship. Not worship. To embrace, you must worship the Most High, but to embrace their hair. Embrace it like how these women are.
For what our forefathers have practiced in maintaining our
Good.
culture.
We have to
Sorry,
be proud
God.
of that. Eh?
I want to encourage others for what our forefathers have practiced in maintaining our culture.
We have
See,
to be proud of that. Eh?
Our forefathers didn't do this. Our forefathers were taught to do what Madam C.J. Walker and all those women taught, which is worship the devil, which is straighten your hair.
Because they are our traditional. Eh? That's our Fijian culture.
That's our Fijian culture. Do you hear Black American children saying that? Nope. Do you hear African culture? Nigeria, do you hear? Nope. Alright? So remember, the whole point of this video is not to attack the woman. It can sound very attackful, but I'm not trying to attack. I'm trying to show you of who we really are and who really caused us to get away from stuff like this. It was your mother. I'm going to say it again. It was your mother, your sister, older sister, your cousin. The celebrities too. The celebrities like Beyonce, all that. Beyonce not even really black. She's black European, right? So the celebrities, your mother, your sister, they're the reason why, your grandmothers, they're the reason why they're not like this. You women can change it now. You guys can change it right now and bring it back. All right? All praises to the Most High. And I'm out.